Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Alright. Let's run an ad since we're in the opening stages where no one is around. Getting things together to do my taxes, and I'm realizing I don't think I'll be making a career out of streaming. It is very much a hobby, but I do not make enough to survive on. Actually, I think I've only had one payout so far, which is hilarious. But that's okay. You know how it goes. Honestly, I probably, well, you know, I could do things like try, but it's more fun just to play the games. So I have the utmost respect for the folks who can make this into a career, though. It's like you look at what they do; it's amazing. It's amazing work. But honestly, I think they put more work into it than I do at my actual job. So, but support your Twitch creators. They're great. You can even support me if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right. I've been playing so much side stuff with another Eden, I feel like I'm actually ready to move on with the plot. Well, I've been following the roadmap on the site for like the best way to do stuff, and as it turns out, I'm a little over leveled with some bits and under leveled in others. Like, I have no idea how to make a cohesive team, mind you. But I'm over leveled to the point where I can actually go through like the entire mini episode. And they're like, well, you can stop halfway through for this. And it's like, nope, I'm going to finish it. Of course, I still have to do stuff like get, what's her name, the princess up to 5 stars, which requires some grinding. But that can be done separately. But I feel like I've got a couple of character quests left. The annoying thing is, they do know how to motivate you to do that gotcha because when you unlock a new character, as long as they're 4 stars or above, and most of them are, um, you can get character quests, which are fun. Little bitty mini stories. They're not very hard, but they're fun. So it's like I'm motivated to want one version of everybody because then I can just grind up and get the other versions. That part I don't care about. But I want the stories, damn it. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's see. Let's meet. There we go. Plunge is still playing as community shuffler. Highly recommend. Um, Red Mage Dove is doing looks like Zelda Ocarina of Time. Always good to watch. It looks like a few more people are on doing some cool stuff, so highly recommended. I think Wizard Tower Boy is doing a full-on RPG section, and I think our own Mr. Crappy is part of that. So, always recommended you see that too. The only problem I have with those things is that sometimes if I start watching in the middle, I have no idea who the characters are, and I feel like it'd be fun to do a new intro to characters every once in a while. I should suggest that to Effector of Change for Frog Pond Academy, so that we can introduce ourselves to new people. But I guess that's what the question thing at the beginning is for. All right, so where the hell am I? Where's my screen manager? There it is. Oh dear. Well, hopefully it's working. Seems like it's on. I have 43 seconds to finish babbling stupid shit before I get going. Alright. I don't know how long this is going to be because I'm realizing sometime tonight I kind of have to watch the first Dune movie. Because I've got an arrangement to go see the second one, and I actually haven't seen the first one. How long is it? One sec. I'm googling how long the movie is. 2 hours and 35 minutes. Okay, yeah. I'm fairly nocturnal, so I feel like once we're done here, I can go. Hopefully, it's still streaming somewhere. They took it off Netflix, but I think it's still on Hulu, and that would be good because I'd like to see it. I mean, I sort of know how the story goes. I've actually never read Dune. I don't really know why I've never read it. I think what happened was my I would always steal my dad's books when I was a kid, like a preteen and teenager, and that's how I like read McCaffrey and so on. I feel like he did have Dune, but I think it was a little beyond my skill level when I stole it from him, and so I was kind of bored and I put it back. I feel like as an older person, I would probably appreciate it more because there are a few books like that where I didn't really appreciate it at the time, and then a few years later read it. Hi, Zero Dime. How are you? My kitty is with me. She says hi in spirit. She had some trauma earlier when I was upstairs watching Svengoolie with the folks because she wants to come upstairs, but she's afraid of the dogs. So she pokes her head out, and the dogs bark at her, and it kind of goes back and forth. I'm pretty good. I'm still trying to figure out how to get her and the dogs used to each other some more. I talked to the lady who ran the rescue, and she's like, "Oh, Eddie knows how to deal with dogs." And it's like, well, I wouldn't be asking you for tips if this was going entirely smoothly. She's okay. I love your emojis. She's okay though. I mean, she's not like she doesn't spend her days in terror. She lives in the basement with me, where there are no dogs allowed. Um, and she goes upstairs and ventures forth at night when the dogs are asleep, and sometimes during the day when the dogs are in the other room just kind of lounging about. But she doesn't really like the direct confrontation. And the one dog, they're both pretty harmless, but the one dog is a little growly, so. Sometimes he likes to shove his head through the cat door, and, like, he won't fit. So it's just his face sticking through. And if she were an angrier cat, she could just, like, whap him in the head or in the eye with a claw. And he doesn't seem to realize that, so that's just kind of silly. But there we go. Alright, so where the hell did I leave off? I think I left off here. Oh, yes. Okay. So, as I recall, I was cursed and ended up going into a mindscape by this wizard, and he wanted me to hit a tree so that it would dislodge these leaves. And it turned out, oh, my audio volume is low compared to other channels. That's probably true. I'll try to see if I can turn it up a little. Is it the game audio that's low or my audio that's low? Because it could be a little bit of both. Let me know and I'll see what I can figure out for that. But if it's the game, I will have to go into settings. If it's me, that's possible too. It's also possible that my very cheap microphone headphone set is dying out again. Let's see. Desktop audio. I could push that up a little more. Okay. So yeah, last time. Not sure if both. Fair enough. I'll see what I can do. Long-term tweaking. But last time I did manage to determine whether or not when I killed... Basically what happened was those leaves fell and all the NPCs around me started dying. This was a mindscape, but I had wanted to be sure if the actual fellow, whose name was referenced in these mindscape NPCs, who died, I wanted to see if whether or not he was alive. And as I recall, I kind of peeked my head up here and he was not, but we're going to double check again, just in case I wasn't looking in the right direction the first time. That was a pretty fun quest, though. A very nice twist. Makes me a little nervous for the rest of the game. It's like, oh crap. What are you going to have me do next, game? What are you going to have me do next? And I still swore revenge on, okay. you've noticed more on PC because you usually watch me on phone. Aw, thank you. Um, hmm. Well, that is definitely something I do want to do something about. I'm just not sure how. And am I stuck? Yes, there I am. Fucking NPC is always in my way. So, definitely I'm gonna have to see what the heck's up with that. Hmm. Possibly also I should have this up a little more. But I'm wondering if maybe it's how I've got my OBS hooked up again. Oh, for 2 weeks we're an hour earlier. Nice. So where are you located, Zerdon? If you don't mind my asking, you don't have to answer. Honestly, I've never. I mean, I understand the point of daylight savings time, but I feel like it's kind of obsolete at this point. I mean, I can appreciate we wanting to set things up for the farmers and such. Oh, you're in Germany. Nice. Nice. I took some high school German, but I'm not going to try to talk on it. I forgot all the good stuff anyway. All right, okay, yep. It looks like that fellow. I mean, I'm not seeing a corpse, so that's a plus, but I'm also not seeing him, so I suppose we'll never really know if I accidentally murdered him or not. There is, however, a backpack. Ah, so Alamete's up north, but you're quite central. Very cool, very cool.
I have to lighten this load.
Yes, yes, yes. Quit your bitching. Alright. What about this cuckoo? Oh. Oh, cool. This one has a description that's not Neverwinter Nights' description. After the systematic extermination by the armies of Rothald of Isengard in 766, the hedge wizards of the Black Marsh were thought to be gone from their world. However, some of their artifacts continue to surface to this day, suggesting that their society still exists, scattered and hidden throughout the lands. These fearsome blades exemplify the Odin art of infusing metal with various foul diseases. Oh goodness. Well, that's not spectacular. Do I have a place to put these? Not really. Not in that one anyway. Because I need to do some inventory management. Now this actually has potential. Alright, where's the kukri? I know kukris are fairly heavy. Just gotta figure out where I put the fucking thing. There you are. Let's put you here. Okay. Well, that worked out pretty well. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I appreciate the theory behind daylight savings time, but I feel like now we could just have the farmers get up a little earlier, maybe? I feel like we don't need to go to this extent. But I don't know. There may be other reasons to have daylight savings time still exist, but holy hell if I haven't been feeling it lately. Whew. My mornings, and I think it might just some crates. Oh, I can steal some angry rats. Oh, cat, what are you doing? Are you poking my foot? Hi. Okay, well I'm gonna steal these. But goodness sake, I do think that fellow died. Oh well, it's awkward, but there we go.
I have to lighten this load.
I'm not putting down the sacks of angry rats. Actually, maybe I should put it in here. There we go. This does have decent weight reduction. So, I'm thinking this might mean that poor fellow is dead. But you know, his whole claim of being descended from royalty would seem to be true. At least the Odun master definitely believed it. I guess that's vindication? Poor fellow. Well, it is what it is. It's kind of tragic, but there we go. Now, what do I have that I can fucking weight distribute again? If I put that there, that was not very heavy. Crap. The problem is I've got a lot of little things like that. How did I find Mr. Crappy anyway? I actually found most of my early folks through Plunge 87's Discord. Because I know Plunge in real life, and he's one of the people who convinced me to start streaming. Also, Emmy Andrew. So, and Effector of Change. So, basically, I would just kind of stalk his. He has in his Discord a friends are online thing, so I just start stalking that and watching people that popped up in that channel. Because Plunge generally has fairly good taste, I figured, okay, I'll start watching these folks, and Mr. Crappy was one of them. And he was very kind and offered me some assistance really early on with some technical issues, which, I mean, I'd have watched him anyway because he's fun, but certainly it proved I wasn't mistaken to start watching Mr. Crappy. So, so that's how. Now I think isn't he on Wizard Tower Boy's channel at the moment playing D&D or World of Darkness? Because I thought that's what he was doing. I've caught some of that. It's very fun to watch. Alright, I guess that'll do for now. I should probably sell some shit. But unfortunately, the merchant I know of, I think I just murdered. Oh, well. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go back through the swamp and see what there is to see. Hopefully I won't accidentally murder anybody else, right? Bullfrog Jones is not completely okay with what happened. But it is what it is. At least he's no longer cursed. Yep. There you go, there you go. I don't know which character he's playing. Now, I don't know very much about his character. But I remember watching it and it was pretty fun to watch, so definitely recommend it. It's World of Darkness, this character could be anything. Mm-hmm. Alright. So, I've gone through... Really? Oh, you assholes. Okay. So, I've gone through this one, but I know the other one I didn't finish because I got distracted by those ghosts and followed them into the swamp and promptly got mind manipulated into murdering people, which I'm still not okay with. Remind me to get my revenge against Reshke. I don't know how I would get revenge against Reshke. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll convince them to read a terrible book. There we go. Let's see, let's see. I'm like I said, I'm not going to be on too late though because I have to go watch Doom. I'm not sure how much I'll retain, but I've intended to watch Doom. The casting seems really great. Now I don't know how fitting the casting is, but I don't know. From what I do remember reading, I can't think of anyone better to play Duncan Idaho than Jason Momoa. Even if he doesn't match what the book says at all, there's just something about the guy, and you're just like, yep, that works. Sometimes that happens, you know? It's like the book will describe a character one way, and you're like, yeah. But then, like, an adaptation will find the right person to play it, and that person really doesn't look anything like the book, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes there's just casting that's good, so good that you're just like, nope, that's what it is now. I think maybe a good example of that's Nick Fury, as played by Samuel L. Jackson, because before the Ultimate Universe, there hadn't been a Nick Fury that looked like Samuel L. Jackson. the last time there was a movie version of Nick Fury before the current Marvel Universe, he was played by David Hasselhoff. So that tells you what Nick Fury in the comic books looks like. But Samuel L. Jackson was just like so quintessentially Nick Fury that there you go. That's Nick Fury now. I love adaptations of books, really. They're not always good. Don't get me wrong. There are some that I watch and I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. But it fascinates me anyway to see what the movie makers or TV show makers will keep and what they'll change to do an adaptation. And sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's really bad. And sometimes they have to make those changes because there's no real way to translate the original story into a TV medium. They have to make some changes, and other times it's just maybe laziness or sometimes racism. Because I remember there was a TV movie version of Earthsea that I think they cast one of the Ashmore brothers as Jed. I don't know how you say his name. Um, and it's like that was just absurd. And this was a character that's very clearly described as not being white. And I think even I think Le Guin was still alive when they did this too. Is she still alive now? I don't actually know. But she was pretty upset by the casting. And it's like it's not that the actor did a bad job. He did a perfectly fine job, but that was definitely not the character. And it is worse and like there's some well-meaning people who don't really understand why, but it is worse to take a character of color and cast a white person than vice versa because there aren't as many roles available for people of color still in Hollywood to this day. And so if it were all absolutely fair and absolutely equal and there was much roles for everybody, then yeah, it wouldn't matter one way or another. You just choose who you like best for the role even if they don't quite match, but it's not equal yet. So you really don't want to be doing that. You want to try to increase representation. All right. Oh, there we are. Oh, more vipers. More dead vipers. Okay, so I haven't been in this part of the area. It's pretty fun. Pretty swampy. Alright, can I actually get under these trees? I've been assuming no, but I haven't actually been looking. Okay, it looks like no. I wonder if there are lizard men now that we're gonna kill, because we've seen... Oh, hello. Fuck. These things are just appearing out of nowhere, aren't they? Cleave really was the best possible skill I could have gotten. Because you never know when you're gonna get swarmed by swarms of shit. There we go. I like that that gives you back some of your ammunition. Not a lot of ammunition, but some of it. Actually, in the real world, I wonder if you can reuse arrows like that. I feel like sometimes and sometimes not, because I think sometimes you might be doing it and you end up like the arrow gets damaged in like a person's body or something, and so you wouldn't be able to use it again. But other times you would be able to. I don't know this for certain though. I've never actually shot an arrow. Well, actually, I might have once in summer camp, like when I was really little, but I didn't do well at it, and I've never touched a bow and arrow since reaching adulthood. And given that I'm 41, I've been an adult for quite some time now, more than 20 years. I am 20 years past being old enough to drink. Jesus. When I put it like that, I feel quite old. Most of the time, I don't actually feel old. Um, that's the trick that young people don't know about being old, is that you really don't feel it. I mean, you do in your body. It's like unless you're in really good shape. There are people who are twice my age who are in fantastic shape, and I would guess that this is maybe not true for them. But if you're in crap shape like I am, you definitely do feel your age in your body. But in your mind, you really don't. And it's like, you go through life thinking it's all going to make sense when you get to be an adult, and you like the older you get, and when you're a young adult, you're like, okay, well, it's all going to make sense when I hit my 30s. right? 20s, when you're 20, everything's crazy and shit. But you'll figure it out when you're in your 30s. You won't. And then if you're in your 30s, you're gonna be like, okay, this still doesn't make sense. But 40s like middle age. You're established in your 40s. And no, not always, but you'll know. It'll make sense in your 40s. And you know what the honest truth is? Not anymore than 30s. I did like being in my 30s more than in my 20s. There are advantages. And I think there are advantages to 40s over 30s. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't mind looking like I'm younger, but I wouldn't actually want to be younger. But I don't really feel like I understand things better. I just happen to be more settled in my career and more. I'm lucky enough to be in that position. So it's that part's good. I like that part. And I know myself more, so I know what I will and will not put up with. So that's always good. I know myself more to know that I'm not particularly into the idea of dating anyone, so that takes a lot of pressure off. It's like I don't have to prove anything to anybody, so that's always nice. That part I know. But, you know, in terms of overall, I definitely thought I'd understand the world and everything a bit more than I actually do. Um, I thought 40 was going to be considerably more enlightened than it is, but it is that I'm sure I'm start to think that's going to be how it is forever. I There are some people who at like 60 will say the same thing, and you're like, but you're retired. Even so, well, and in this economy, you don't even know if you're going to be able to retire anymore. At least if you're American. Just if you're from another country, at least I don't know enough about economies everywhere. I know you guys have your own problems, and I'm not going to try to say that we have it worse or anything like that in many respects. But I will say, if you're in a country that has socialized medicine, keep your fucking socialized medicine. Like, I'm I know that there are flaws, and I don't want to be diminish those flaws by saying, oh, at least you're not American. But like the NHS, I've heard some pretty awful stories about people suffering because the NHS isn't doing stuff, and I get that. It's just, but don't get rid of the NHS entirely, unless. Oh, that's funny. Killed blank. Okay, well, I'm not sure what that lizardman is. He's just kind of blank. Um. Okay, well, hopefully that error doesn't mean he's actually important. Um. But yeah, my word of advice is definitely try to fix what you've got, but don't just get rid of it and go for what we have. Please don't.
You will regret that.
The fact that there are people in my country who die for lack of insulin, which is that's insane. That's horrifying. The guy who figured out the whole thing specifically did not patent insulin because he wanted everybody to be able to have it if they needed it, and it not to be charged and monetized and whatever. And it did nothing. So if you ever invent a medicine and you mean well like that, patent it anyway, and then you can set the prices. Um, because otherwise, this shit happens. Or maybe you guys will be able to change the world. That'd be great if you could. I'm very pro change the world. But until then. Sorry, now that things got depressing and vaguely political. So we're gonna stop that and talk about other things now. Oh hey, I was wondering if I'd meet some lizard folks a while back. Now let's try not to let them kill Larian. Please stop killing Larian. I'm actually kind of fond of Larian. There we go. Stop killing Larian. Okay, where's the fucker who's shooting him? There you are. How are you shooting this far underwater? Well, I love, I love how it looks when we're under the water, though. It looks so cool. All right, now we get to swim around and dig for remains. Oh, more lizard folk. Fucking lizard folk. You know, I'm gonna make your entire fucking species extinct soon. or at least endangered, and I don't really want to do
Let
that.
the earth take you!
I'm pro-environment. I'm not pro-PETA because they're batshit, but I'm pro-environment in general. Stop making me commit genocide. Okay. Alright. Okay, it looks like I can go up here now. And that'll be where I go, eventually. Oh, Linlithar, nice. I might have a chance to regrow my hand, which feels a little ableist that I want to do that. But, so, sorry about for people who in real life have hand issues and such, but I really want my character to be able to shoot his goddamn bow. So I'm really hoping I could regrow his hand.
Won't both walk away from this.
But as a character in a book, I would actually hope that he'd keep not have his hand because I think it's better characterization. I see a campfire to the south of here. I know. We murdered them. Is this higher ground yet? Nope, we're in water. Alright, well, fine. We'll just roam around until we die. Congratulations. You and your fucking not wanting to drown. How dare you not want to drown. Alright, so let's go north and see if I can get in that one area over there, like here, and see what the fuck there is to see before we move on. Linlarn. So theoretically, there will be an archmage there who will give me my archery skill back. And my hand. I mean, in the end, Bullfrog Jones does not regret losing his hand. He does regret putting on the fucking gauntlet, don't get me wrong. But he doesn't regret losing his hand because it's better than the alternative. And, you know, he's having a pretty good adventuresome life one-handed. He's kicking ass pretty strongly, etc. So if he does not get his hand back, he's not going to be too crushed. But I would still like to get it back. I'd like to be able to wear 2 rings, and I'd like to be able to use a bow. So if I can, fantastic. If I can't, we'll cope. We might pretend that he still doesn't have it, but he's got a fancy glove that lets him use his bow anyway. I don't know, is that more or less ableist to keep the injury, but to get rid of any actual negative side effects of the injury? I've always wondered about that. Well, probably higher pay grade than me. If I were to write a book, I would probably ask for assistance from someone who has the disability so that I'm not being a total dick about it. I would pay them, of course. The idea of sensitivity readers, I think, is a really good one. As long as you pay them. I think you should pay sensitivity readers just like you pay any editor. Because, well, shit. You're basically profiting from their willingness to talk to you about their issues, so you should pay them. Higher ground. Well, let's just try to get to the end of the swamp, because I don't think there is... Maybe this is higher ground. Is this higher ground? Nope. Even this little island does not count as higher ground. Okay. Fine. Let's just get to Lilithorn. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. Ribbit. I do love the frog sounds. They make me feel good about my choice for character nickname. The fact that there are always frogs in the distance. They feel as appropriate. Hi, Rashke. I'm gonna stay the fuck out of any conversation about Mr. Beast. I think. I've not been impressed with what I've heard about him and what he does. And I think that every description of his videos that I've heard leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But I have not watched his videos. So, and I've never talked to the people who are in his videos. So I really could not say. Perhaps they're fine with it. Um, and perhaps, and if that's the case, great, great. I don't know. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from that entire conversation until or unless I see I don't know, someone might send me a clip and I'll have an opinion about the clip, I suppose. But I haven't even watched that. Um so yep, this is me using many, 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 many unnecessary words to say I do not know enough about that topic. Alright. End of swamp. I did have macular degeneration in one eye though. And I got injections and a bit of laser whatsits to try to minimize the effect. Not a. It wasn't as bad as all that, really. I always wanted them to take an image of, like, to take a cell phone video of me getting the injection because, well, needles in the eye. I thought it'd be funny for parties, but no one ever let me do it, which is probably for the best. But it was my eye. So what's this? Is this a cave? So is this does not this does not look like Lynn Latharn. I don't feel like elves would hang out in this cave. The bones that littered.
So,
Ah, we made it. Ah, this is lizard folk Claire. He's saying we made it while we're next to lizard folks. You sound quite relieved, Larry. Oh, sorry. You sound quite relieved, Larian. Yes, I must admit, passing through the swamp was more difficult this time than when I'd done it in the past. Indeed, it certainly was not easy. We must continue to the southeast. Once in the forest, we will come to the river Sigris. Then we will follow it upstream to the city of Rith Sylvain. Excellent, let's
fine
go.
idea.
Shit. Be cautious. I smell the stench of lizard folk in the air. There's a cave to the south. I do not care for meeting more lizard folk. Fine idea. Let us head east. Actually, I just lied. I'm gonna go into the lizard folk cave. Hmm. Ah, so you're saying you are reminded now one of the jobs you didn't get to this week is getting videos off old training DVDs for eye injection clinic? Nice. That sounds fun. I mean, what I can say about the entire experience is what stands out the most as the most excruciating part of the experience wasn't actually the eye injections. The eye injections were annoying. They basically just kind of put this fucked up looking clamp in there, and I don't know what the eye looked like once the clamp was in there. I'd imagine quite bulgy. It looked like a scoop. That was the thing. It's like you're looking at this clamp, and you're like, how the fuck does that get around? I don't know, cause like for me, I've known in theory that an eyeball is round, but you know it's always in your eye, and where the eye just seems to kind of go into the eyelid, there doesn't seem to be a clear separation when I'm looking at it in the mirror. So the idea that you could slide something through it, I guess because of the fluid or whatever, that's a little weird to think about. So looking at the scoop was a little unnerving. And then they'd paint it with like your head with iodine, at least that side of your head. So it's like it would cake eyelashes together, so it'd be hard to blink for a bit. That's what I mostly remember. But the clamp would hold the eye open. Anyway, and then they come in with the needle and it'd be like, look over here, and he'd be like wiggling fingers or something to the side so that you're looking to the side so that they can get in and not poke you directly in the eye. And it's like that is not as that does not work very well as a distraction because that is not as interesting or notable as the needle coming at the eye. So the part that always freaked you out about the injection was the need to get the needle in the eye fast enough to hold it in place before it has a chance to move. Hmm. I will say, from the point of view of having the needle come to your eye, it always seemed like it took a long time. But I don't know if it really did. It's like one of those perception things. So, but I remember the actual poke wasn't that bad. What I remember as being excruciating was when they had to take pictures of the eye. So they I'm hoping the technology is better now because this was before I went to law school. So it was like shit, when was it? I guess it was like 2005, 2006. Um oh shit, that's like 18 years ago. So yeah, the technology is probably better now. I hope. They'd stick you in front of this machine that looked kind of like a viewfinder and then just flash these bright lights at you as they're taking pictures, and you're like, okay, stop. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Ow, that part hurt. The funnier part was when they needed black and white pictures, and so they could see like the tracing. Because my macular degeneration, I don't know if this is true for all macular degeneration. Mine came about because of blood vessels in the eye that weren't supposed to be there, or something like that. I don't fucking know. Um, so they'd inject like in the arm this fluorescent dye so that they could see it in the black and white picture. So that was even more fun. And yes, I would have told them anything they wanted to know if they'd asked me questions. And then you pee neon for like 6 hours afterwards. So that was a little weird. You'd go to the bathroom, you'd forget about it, and look down, and it's like, oh, I'm fucking radioactive. Fantastic. You don't get any cool powers over it. You just fucking, Oh, thank you. I guess I'm murdering some lizard folk now. Well, I am. I want to see what's in their lair. This feels kind of evil too when you think about it, but that's okay. I want to see what the lizard folk have. They attacked me first. Um, yeah, so that's my recollection of the entire experience. Not really recommended. Um, they gave me the thing that they were injecting was actually at the time a colon cancer drug called Avastin. I don't know if that's still what they're.
We won't both walk away from this.
And I was actually kind of part of a study to do it. So, oh, someone's out of fucking ammo. Oh, great. And I can't get over there to save my character's fucking ass, can I? Let me over there, please, if you would. Alright, so who's out of ammo? Okay. So, what do you know? Okay. The Retina camera hasn't changed much in over a decade, but now they would use OCT scan, and that doesn't need flash photography. Nice, nice. That's good to know. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I don't know if they still use... Actually, real quick. Okay. So Google tells me that Avastin is now known as a drug used to treat wet age-related macular degeneration. Okay. Nice. Good. I guess my ophthalmologist, optometrist, ocular specialist, whatever the fuck his job title was, his study went well. Now, mine actually isn't age related on account of I'm 41, and at the time that this was happening was, like I said, 2006, so I was 23. Oh my god. Like I said, I just realized this was 20 years ago.
Perish as you should.
Hey, Meridoc, can you get over here so I can give you some fucking ammunition? I mean, assuming I have ammunition. One of you is out of ammunition. I'm not sure which one of you, but I should probably, like, give you ammunition. Yep. So it's definitely not age-related. They called it idiopathic because no one was really sure why the fuck my eye was... I fucking did that to begin with. Oh, I still don't think they know. It does mean I have a slight splotch in the center of my central vision of one eye, which means, like, for 90% of things, there's no real issue. I don't notice shit about it because my other eye just
I have
compensates.
to lighten this load.
The thing is, though, 3D stuff with the glasses doesn't actually work for me very well. Like, it'll work a little bit in that on to that. We'll give you some necklaces. Like, it'll occasionally go in and out, but sometimes I'll just see red or just see blue. And it's interesting to watch because I'm like I can see exactly where one eye compensates for the other eye, so that part's kind of cool. But it's also a bit of a pain in the ass. I also can't use a viewfinder like the toy, um, and I can't use binoculars because of the way that they focus the lenses. It just does not work for my eyes, which is annoying because you know binoculars are useful. Regular glasses work fine. It's just if it separates the eye and it's supposed to focus them together, it does not work for me. Ooh, another Rod of the Ghost. Nice.
I have to lighten this
Well,
load.
you're gonna have to stop
I have
quit
to
your
lighten
bitching
this
because we're keeping this. All right, because now I can get 2 people, and that's pretty fucking awesome. All right, who the fuck's shooting Meriduc? There's someone around. All right, you're just coming from over here. Oh, there you are. Are you invisible or hiding? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Well, there you are. Okay. Meridoc, get back here. We're just gonna ping him to death with a ray of frost. There we go. See? Worked out fine. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Who has what and who needs what? Larian needs arrows. I have 25 arrows, Larian. You are welcome to them. I will have to buy more arrows. Wait, I think I have them in a box somewhere. I do have them in a box. I have a fair amount of arrows. There you go. Meridoc, do you need ammunition? You actually are pretty good with ammunition. Okay, well that's fine then. Yep. Yes. So, I might be quoted as or cited as patient number whatever in a study somewhere though because of that of Aston. Ooh. Um, I don't know how I got on this topic. I really don't. I'm sure it made sense at the time. All right, so let's see if I can make some room. All right. I'm 1 pound over, so a 10 per should be 1 pound actually. It is, but I'm more than 1 pound over. I guess it was just an estimation. Fuck. How heavy are you? Stop that. No, no weight reduction for those. This has a bit of weight reduction though, but also no space. How much do these weigh? 0.3? Okay, I can probably get rid of those. Well, not get rid of them. I want to keep them. I just want to move them and put something that weighs a pound in there.
I have to lighten this load.
All right. We are getting somewhere. Okay. Let's get more stuff that weigh a pound. How much do you weigh? You weigh a pound. You weigh a pound. What do you weigh? You weigh far less than a pound. We're not going to waste the space. You weigh a pound. You would also weigh a pound. Alright, look at that. We are doing good. Okay, I can move again. For a bit. Probably not for long, because I'm going to loot shit. Okay. So, is
Well
it...
met, friend.
Alright, let's continue on our way.
Is there something you wish?
Okay, nothing new. Alright, so we are gonna be finishing murdering a bunch of lizard men, and then we will find our way to the elf land where maybe I will actually find someone who can heal my arm. And, tell us what's going on with the whole genocidal, Prophet King thing. Because that would actually be kind of good to know what's going on there. Thank you, approved evasion. Well, let's kill the king. Okay. Should probably kill the weaker ones first. Down one of those. Alright, let's go save. Save what's his name. Okay. Oh, there's a chieftain and a king. How does that work? Well, maybe one of them's like the religious leader and one of them's the political leader. Like, I could imagine a chieftain kind of having more of a... But there's also a shaman. So if you got a king, a chieftain, and a shaman, how does that work out in terms of power dynamic? I'd imagine the king outranks the chieftain. But maybe the chieftain's like a military rank, and the shaman is the religious rank. Hi. You know what's funny? That dun 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 with the battle music was really just reminding me of the Mandalorian theme song a little bit. I mean, there are differences, but it's just like that's what was popping into mind as I heard the music. That might explain why the music intrigued me so much when I was. Ooh, that does look nice. When I was watching The Mandalorian, because I wasn't really intending to watch it. My dad was watching it, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm not really into the Star Trek. Well, I'm into Star Wars, but I don't know everything I've heard about it. It's like the really annoying people are the ones who like the show. It's like, oh, there are no Skywalkers, etc. I'm like, I'm not gonna like it. And then I watched it, and the theme song caught my attention, and I started paying attention. I'm like, oh shit, this is like deliberately tailored to my tastes. So there you go, I do like it. But that's the reason I won't watch Endor, is that the annoying people now are like, now this is what Star Wars really should be. So of course I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna wait until we get a couple seasons in on Endor and those fans start bitching about that too. And then I'm gonna watch it. And then I'm gonna love it. And I'm gonna be like, oh, this really is great. But by that point they're gonna be like, oh, it's terrible. And all will be right in the world. Like the people who bitch about the Mandalorian now. It works out well. I know myself. Besides, it does folks good to remember that for all the really good and really insightful political commentary and so on of the series, this is a universe where the wisest man in the universe was a backwards talking Muppet. You can't get rid of one aspect for the other. It doesn't really work. They're all hand in hand. Insight and ridiculousness at the same fucking time. That's my thoughts on Star Wars. You can quote me or fight with me as you need. If you fight with me, I may or may not acknowledge you. Oh, we got some hook horrors. Why did the lizard man keeping a stable of hook horrors? Why? Why do you do this? This is annoying. There's no reason for this. Murdoch, why are you running away? Alright, well fine. You can run away if you want. As long as you're not doing the Ultima 7 thing where you're dropping fucking inventory as you're running away, because I hate that fucking shit. That's the quick thing you learn about Ultima 7 is never give anything useful to your companions. Food, sure. You can always pick up the food later. Money? Okay. You can usually find money if they drop it. But don't never give them a fucking quest item. Ever. Spare weaponry? Fine, fine, fine. As long as you don't mind losing it.
Take that!
But never give them a quest item. Or a key. Never give them fucking keys. At least you got the key ring in Serpent's Isle. Is it particularly insightful? It depends on what you're watching. It's more like... I would say... It's more like there are moments. Like... And maybe it's just... You know, you're a Canadian, so... There's a lot about the rise of Palpatine that I think hits a lot harder for Americans right now than it did when the prequel series or prequel trilogy came out. I'll put it that way. And there are a few books and such like that where you're looking at it and at the time you're like, yeah, it's interesting, but it would never work this way. And now you're looking at it going, oh god fucking damn it. So, so I think there's something there. But I'll leave it for other people. If you don't, if you don't get anything out of it, then that's fine too. I think Endor is the one that folks have said is really, really good, really like deeper than the other Star Wars stuff, and that's fine. That's good. There should be a wide variety of stuff. It's just I don't think it can be Star Wars if you don't have the ridiculous parts too. Oh shit! Let's take that ointment. I want the raised dead ointment. I don't think we need the eggs. Knowing my luck, they'll fucking hatch on me again. Jinta berries. Oh, cure minor wounds. Okay, we'll keep the.
I have to lighten this load.
You're seriously overburdened because of fucking berries. You twit. You fucking twit. There's no weight reduction for that one either. That one has some weight reduction. Do we have any space in it? Nope. Sucks to be you. Alright. I suppose the sad thing is it's like there are parts of like the Rise of Palpatine in particular that at the time I was like, you know, it's good watching, it's fun, but it's awfully cartoonish. It'd be a little more sophisticated than that in real life, right? And then you look around and you look at certain politicians and such in real life now, and you're like, no, actually it isn't. It's exactly how it worked there, in a way. In the most depressing way possible. If anything,
I have to lighten this load.
this is giving us too much credit. But that's I do not need I do not want to go into why am I letting myself get into never mind. I am not going to talk about politics anymore. Even indirectly. It was not my intention, and that's not the point of the stream. So, I apologize. I will try not to do it again. Okay, here we go. +6, +6. Alright, I'm back to being able to carry shit. For a while, anyway. For a short while. Alright, that's another +6. I do like me a +6. Let's see, let's see. Anyway, tangent aside, I am looking forward to watching Dune before I watch Dune 2. Because, while I have never read Dune, I have heard good things, and it sounds fun. And it has Oscar Isaac, who is always good. And that kid whose name is like, I don't even know, but he seems to be one of the it guys right now. So good for him. He looks about 12. I I know I'm getting old because the guys that the girls seem to really coo over and such, they just look like children to me. Like Harry Styles, I'm sorry. I know intellectually that the guy is pushing 30, but I look at him and it's like, no, that guy's 14. I'm sorry, he's 14 years old. It's like, no, no. Um, there's nothing to be gained here. Sorry. Sorry if you're a Harry Styles fan. I don't get it. I really don't.
No problem. I will attempt it.
And his fans are terrifying. I got my glimpse of them tangentially when I was a Ted Lasso fan, because the guy who plays Ted Lasso's significant other ended up dating Harry Styles afterwards, and there was all sorts of like cross fandom weirdness going on, and weird conspiracy theories, and it was just weird. Looking at it, going, "Oh, I am so glad I'm not in that end of fandom." Like I might bitch about the folks who watch TV shows and oh, ahead of you, majestic trees reach for the sky. This is the great forest of Lynn Litharn. Awesome. My journal has been updated. There's some lore. Let's look at the lore. The elven forests of Lynn Litharn form much of the eastern border of the nation of Baleria. They stretch from the Black Marsh, pardon me, Black Marsh on the west of the Delthorim Mountains, to the Delthorim Mountains in the east. Well, we were just through the Black Marsh, so I know where we are. We are on the west. And from the Yuntar Plains in the north to the nation of Sardathia in the south. Two major rivers flow from the great mountain peaks through the forest. These are the Sigris and the Ophiorian, both of which eventually empty into the Camphorian Sea. It is said that the Lilitharn was once part of a larger elven... shit, I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. Alright. Sorry about that. It is said that the Lilitharn was once part of a larger elven kingdom that covered nearly all of eastern Valyria. However, over many hundreds of years, human expansion and climate change splintered these into smaller forest regions, including the Lilitharn, the Feyrathian Forest, and the Grimwood. Well, I've been to both the Feyrathian Forest and the Grimwood. I met an elf that was really old. It's good to breathe the air of the forest once more. That's probably true. You've been through a lot, dude. You could probably take a break once we get back to your homeland. Unless something terrible happens, which I'm not putting it past. This seems like the sort of series where going home does not have the Am I stuck? What the fuck? I get stuck again. Alright, can I move backwards? Yes, okay. Alright. I just was clicking funny. Okay, alright, let's see. Yeah, there are a few... I was thinking there are a few books that hit interestingly harder in modern times. One of the ones that popped to mind when I was doing my book review blog is Morita, Dragon Lady of Pern, which I read as part of the Pern series, obviously, hence Pern. And reading that post-COVID is interesting. It's like, some parts of it are spot on, and some parts of it you're like, ah, if only. If only it worked like that. If only we were all able to unite together and do the shit we needed to do. Well. I'm getting political again, and I said I wasn't going to do that. So, I do apologize. Ramble. Shouldn't listen to me for political insight anyway. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You should go, like, listen to real people. There are stags here. Why are there so many deer here? We are being watched. Okay. Well, I don't see anyone trying to kill us. Alright. I think we're gonna save and see what the deer are all looking at. They're just sitting there like they're watching a TV screen. Hello? Walking carefully. There's a skunk. Oh dear, plug your own nose. Don't let it spray you. That's all I know about skunks. And ferrets. I know even less about ferrets. They're very cute, but I'm told they're kind of a pain in the ass. That's all I got. Alright, can I get the fuck around here? Because, these trees are kinda in my way. Fucking trees. Wait, that's probably not the sentiment I should be expressing when I'm going into elven lands. Alina would have liked this. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out how to do that old man's beard OHS system, and that should be really kind of cool. I don't know if you've heard of that. Okay.
Stop right there.
Oh, never mind. We got plot. Stop right there. You shall not trespass further into these forests. I don't mean to trespass. I'm here to speak with a sage named Evanorn. He speaks the truth, friend. And who are you? I'm Larian Tala... I cannot say his fucking name, ever. I'm Larian Tlanangrath of the Lahirium. Lahirium. Greetings, Larian Tlanangrath. I am Erithil Amakir of Rilsavain. The Lahirium are always welcome here in the Western Wood. Well, that's good. I like his face. Thank you, Sir Erithil Amakir. May serenity wrap her warmth around you. And you as well, but perhaps you would be so kind as to explain why you're here. We have come to speak with the sage, Evanorn. You seek Lord Evanorn. On what business? So do I want to be cryptic or not? I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really see any reason to keep this quiet. Okay. Once upon a time, you were staying overnight at an acquaintance home who had a pet ferret. They were neat and you had fun playing with them. Oh, you were stinking up a whole room. You've been going around the whole day like that? Oh, I didn't realize. So ferrets smell? Good to know. Good to know. Duly warned. Your unpleasant experience will hopefully be educational for me. Alright, so let me think. Does Bullfrog have any reason to keep all this quiet? I don't think he really... Well, if he talks about Uther Palindress, Merodach could run his mouth off again, so that might be a reason. Otherwise, nah, let's ask. This guy might know more about Uther Palindress too. I must speak to him about a man he once knew. A man named Uther Palindress. I do not know of this man, but I'm afraid you cannot speak with Lord Evanorn. You must let me pass, sir. It's very important. Many lives may be at stake. Okay, so I guess the question is why? It's not I who blocks your passage. Lord Evanorn lives in the city of the trees, Rithsylvain. But to enter the city, you'll need to cross the river Sigris, and that is impossible at the moment. Why? Because the bridge crossing has been overrun by orcs. We are just now preparing to drive them off, but I must first await reinforcements. Perhaps we could be of assistance? You? Indeed, perhaps you would. Your help would be appreciated. And you'd let me pass on word to Rithsylvain? Of course. So what's the plan? I'll explain later. Now I must move onward to join the others. Continue southeast from here, and you shall meet us by the Leaning Stone. The Leaning Stone. We'll meet there then. Alright. Oh, I've auto-saved. That can't be good. Alright. So, let's see. So, crossing the river. We were met by a group of elven rangers, led by one named Erithil. This Erithil told us to get to the city of Rithsylvain, we'll have to cross the Sigris River, and then east along the road. The river crossing has been taken over by a group of orcs. Erithil said that he and his men are planning to attack the orcs, and we offered help. The elves ran ahead to make preparations. Alright. I can go with some more killing. Why not? Why the heck not? Alright, let's finish this map. Okay, there we go. Well, there is an area transition and a label on my map, so I'm thinking that's where we're going. Doesn't need southeast. These elves seem nice. Actually, to be fair, these elves have not been as obnoxious as elves can be. Sometimes elves are really obnoxious, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's understandable, but there you go. Sigris River Crossing for Lynn Latharn. And there's Arathel. There's some other people. Glabriwin. Iowaradil Melfer. Syriandil Ariana. Alvin Faywells. Okay. They all have terrible, terrible names. So let's see what we can see down here. Do some scouting of our own before we meet up with our elven friends. Oh, there's a bridge. I think that's the bridge we're talking about. Can I just go across and murder them, or do I have to, like, actually do strategic stuff? I suppose we'll try the strategic stuff first. But if they get in my way, I'm reloading and I'm just gonna fucking kill the orcs. Do I think I can do it? I probably can. I'm a D&D hero, after all. Is that the human you mentioned? Because, he's just wandering around, like, nothing. Yeah, well, hopefully he doesn't get shot in the head by orcs. Why are you talking like him? Because my player can't keep track of whose accent she's actually using at any given time. Ah. Oh, is that barricaded? It is. Okay, well. There we go then. So let's go back and find Arathil and the other people whose names are all impossible. You know, as unglamorous as these tan cloaks are, I do feel like they're efficient in the forest. All right. Pardon me. Okay, let's talk to people who are not Arathil. Who are you?
I greet you.
Hello.
Greetings to you.
Hello.
I greet you.
Hello.
I greet you.
Oh, I'd assumed from the name that it was female.
I greet you.
I guess suppose it could still be, but that's an awfully deep voice. Alright, so let's talk to Arathil. Hi.
Greetings.
Are you ready to hear the plan? Yeah, please go ahead. Here, gather round. Press M to look at the map. Okay. I like that. That's... Oh, thank you. Alright. This is a map of the region. The main orc camp is camping here. He points to the map. Look at the map. Oh! Oh, that's clever! Oh, that's so clever! They've taken positions to guard the main bridge over the Sigris here. Look at map. Oh, look at that! Oh, wow! The bridge gate is surely barred. If we storm it, we'll be beset by a barrage of arrows from the archers positioned on the platform here. That is so cool! Look at that! That is so cool! Each bit of dialogue hits another point to the map. I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. Come here, baby. I guess there are quests that put up a spot on the map. I just don't think to do it like this. That's why we must first weaken the attack. We will do so by drawing part of their force away from the main bridge and attack from two fronts. There's another way over the Sigris, through a second bridge further upriver. Unfortunately, that bridge can only be reached by passing through this gap in the cliffs, and the orcs have barricaded it. I was right there. However, they're fools. They used the very trees of Lyn the Tharn to build their barricade, not understanding the bond that exists between the trees and the elven folk. The enchantress, Glabriwin, will simply ask the barricade to move aside, letting us pass. Yep, I was right up there. I recommend we separate into two groups. One group will follow the enchantress Glabriwin eastward through the gap. They will pass the barricades and approach the orcs from the north. The orcs will not expect attack from that direction, giving us the benefit of surprise. Once the first group attacks, the second group, under my command, will storm the main gate. Both groups will then move forward, attacking from both west and north and converging here towards the crossroads. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. Hopefully this will create enough confusion among the orc ranks that they will not be able to hold us off. With luck, we shall be victorious. Okay, and what do you want us to do? It's up to you. Some of you should go with Glabriwin to assist the initial attack. The others are welcome to join me in our assault on the gate. Alright, we're ready to begin. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm going to follow Glabriwin. Hey baby, what are you up to? Mostly because I know where this side is going. Where'd she go? Hey loser. I think I lost her. Oh well, I know where she's going anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hi babe, wanna come up here? Wanna come up here? You had an exciting day. You had an exciting day of poking at the dogs and getting barked at. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, baby. I am. You wanna lay on the blanket and do that weird biscuit making thing that you do? Wanna sniff the chair? But not climb up the chair? You wanna lick the chair because you're slightly weird? Okay. Alright. I gotta go help fight off some orcs. Okay. Crap. I missed the keyholing. Did I turn off the keyholing again? I feel like I turned off the keyholing again. Alright. So where is what's her name? Is this where we're supposed to be? I thought we were. Oh, here she is. Okay. Well, the timing's not too bad. Alright, so let's go. Let's go kill some orcs. Let's go indulge in my homicidal fantasies. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, there's the shaman. Let's kill the shaman. There we go. I do enjoy knocking down mages. Alright, so are there remains I can loot? Not really seeing any remains. But then this is more plot anyway, so perhaps there isn't really anything we'd be... I like how they're not doing anything. They're just letting us murder everybody. Well, that's okay. Alright. We are very good at murdering, to be fair. There we go.
The light shall never fade!
Well now. Okay. There's some elite orc scouts and some champions and some archers. Another shaman. Let's go after the shaman. Oh, Larian's kind of in trouble, I should probably go try to keep him from dying. Where is Larian? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Stop that. Yeah, I know it's not found. I wasn't intending to do anything with that. Alright. Where the hell is Larian? There he is. He's over there. Okay. Well, let's finish killing that guy. Where's Larian? Okay, there he is. Alright. I should be able to fucking heal Larian. If I can figure out where the hell I put those healing kits. If I have healing kits. Do I not? Perhaps I don't. Alright, Larian, you get a potion. You're welcome. And I get a potion. Okay, that's good. Okay, the Berserker's aiming at him, so I should probably grab him. Ah. I might be about to die. Come on, come on. Kill the Berserker, because he's the one attacking my healer. Okay, and I'm dead. Shit. That was not what I intended to do. Alright. Fuck, when did I save lives? Sweetheart, please don't do that. Oh, shit. Okay. Sweetheart, did you need to put your little claws on my back so that they'd shift and you could lay on my leg better? Clearly you did. Sweetie, you're fine. You're fine. It's alright, you're not in trouble. You're such a cat. Alright, alright. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. That worked out pretty well. I just kinda let myself get stupid. Not the first time, won't be the last. Okay, so please go ahead. Let's look at the map. Let's watch the points appear on the map. Okay. Alright, ready to begin. I'm gonna quick save so I don't have to listen to lecture again. Hi. Hello. Hello. You're so pretty. Such a pretty girl. Okay, so we're gonna continue to go up there. It's just when we go through stage A, I should save before going through stage B. Okay. Hi. Hi. What are you doing, little thing? What are you doing? Being adorable? Yeah. I know. Yes, you're more important than the game. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to worry about it. You are more important than the game. I love you. Yep, that's my baby. Okay. Alright. Actually, one sec. I'm gonna do something. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we got a little bit more comfiness for you. A little bit more comfiness for you? Yes. Okay, there we go. Alright, back to work. Okay, now let's go murder people. Go re-murder some orcs that we murdered last time, but we're gonna murder them better this time. Actually, let's save here. Okay. That was pretty impressive. Hi. Alright, so now... Hello. Alright, let's go for the shaman first, again. Alright, well I guess not, because you can't see him. So we'll go to get everyone else first before they can kill the other two. Fuck, Larian. You got hit hit hard fast, huh? Alright, one sec. Where did I put those things? Not there. Not there. Not there. Alright, there we are. I haven't been using that one yet, so let's use this instead. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna knock down the shaman because it's fun. Come on, knock down the shaman. There we go. Is there anything to loot? Doesn't appear to be. So, let's quick save. Hi, what are you doing? Okay, and now we're gonna head south. And hope that none of these NPCs die before. Okay.
You will regret that.
Oh, that was an interesting little visual glitch. Okay, this guy I want to kill. Nice. Oh shit, Larian is fucked up. And healing himself, which is good, but still. If you could keep healing yourself, Larian, that would be wonderful. Slightly better. Okay, let's try healing him again. Hopefully I'll have a chance to buy more healing kits, because I never really do when I get a chance, and I always need them. Oh, I'm near death now. Hold on. I got too busy watching everybody else, I forgot to watch myself. Okay. So Meridox over there seems to be doing pretty well for himself. And there's some remains to loot later. Nice. Alright, let me kill that guy.
You will regret that. Evil shall not prevail.
Uh-oh, this ogre berserker is not going down easy, is he? Alright. I do appreciate that there's not really that much experience to be gained with these guys, because then I don't feel bad about the elves killing them first. No competition. Oh, there's still a few stragglers left to murder. Okay, is that all of them? There's a near-death ogre over there. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. I think we might have succeeded. Let's start looting remains. Of arrows and ammunition, but still. Okay. I gotta remember to buy more. Wait, I thought there was another batch somewhere. I don't think I'll ever... Oh, there we go. I'm not sure I'll ever find them again. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. It seems like we have now murdered our way through this entire thing. It is silent. Very silent. Kind of eerily so. Alright. Yeah, you can always buy more arrows, yes, but still. We lived this time, though. We actually lived. How do you like that? Success! Okay, what about up here? There hadn't appeared to be much by way of remains, but clearly I did miss a few. Okay, well, I'll be damned. We lived. How do you like that? How do you like that, kitten? We lived. Are you proud of me for living? I feel like you are. She has no idea what's going on. She's like, you're not petting me, so please pet me. Alright. Glabrewan. Hello.
Greetings,
Let's talk to Arathel.
Greetings.
We did it! It was an honor to fight with you, Sir Arathel. We are grateful for your help, sir. Please accept this token of our thanks. Oh, thank you. I got an enchanted Narnia word. Farewell, fair Glabrewan. May your spirit find serenity in these woods once again. Where did she go? What happened? She's returned. To where? The enchantress Glabrewan was of the forest. She was the spirit of the wood that took elven form, but only for a short time. I summoned her to help us in this, and so she has. And now she's returned to her true form. Oh, that's swanky. What is her true form? You feel that breeze upon your cheek, the breeze that whispers in the treetops. It is her voice. She's the wind? No, she's a spirit that lives upon the wind. A spirit that watches over the forest folk, and sometimes comes to our aid. Indeed.
You have my thanks.
We remain here to put things in order. Perhaps you and I shall meet again someday. Can you tell me the way to Rithsylvane? It's not far. Just follow the path eastward along the Sigris River. When you come to the thorn wall, which guards the entrance, speak the words Tirith Rithsylvane, and it will move aside to let you pass. Thank you, and farewell.
Farewell.
Well, that was fun. We did a good job. We murdered a lot of orcs. 24 arrows. Goodness sake, how many times did someone shoot that fucking Well, there we go. And bullets of smiting. Nice. Someone had a sling. Alright. Crossing the river. And the road is not long. Alright, well, I think my characters need to rest. I feel like we won't get ambushed when we're standing right next to an elven troll, but one never knows. Hi. Look at you. Look at you. Why are you the cutest little thing? Why are you so cute? You are so cute. Alright, alright. I'm going to stop talking to my cat. Of course I'm not gonna stop talking to my cat. You can just feel envious. Because she's cute. And she loves me. She's getting used to everybody else too. But it takes some time because she's very shy. Alright. Tomorrow I'll get to meet another shy cat. Perhaps. Who may or may not like me. And it's okay if he doesn't. Hello, my baby. Oh, you're so cute. Alright, along the Sigris River. Well, this is quite nice, isn't it? Wandering about, wandering about, wander, 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 wandering about. Ooh, ooh. What was that sound? Woodpecker, maybe? I don't know what a woodpecker sounds like. I don't go outside. But there's definitely something red. Alright. Well, those are things that I'm gonna have to kill. Oh, direwolves. Alright, well. And like we've never fought direwolves before. Shit, why are the direwolves more formidable than the orcs? Shit, I should have saved. Oh fuck, Larian's gonna die. So am I. Oh. Looks like I'm gonna be resurrecting Larian. Unless I die too, which is looking more and more possible.
That's it for you. Take
Won't
that.
both walk away.
When did I save? Oh, I'm gonna resurrect them both, I guess. Fantastic, or die. One or the other. Shit. I wasn't expecting them to be tougher than the fucking Orcs. What the fuck, man? I kind of dived in here thinking they were gonna be fucking harmless. That's on me.
I can't hold out much longer.
Yeah, you're fucking dead. Alright. Well. Hi. You're such a little thing. What are you doing? What are you doing, little thing? Can I have your paw? Will you let me have your paw? Oh, no, you stay here. Don't run away. Alright. You're my prisoner now. And I love you. I love you. I love you so much, I'm going to use baby talk and say love you. I love you. We stay. Okay. She's 2 years old now. Her birthday was at the end of February. I think either like the 22nd or the 23rd, something like that. I don't know if that's actually her birthday or just kind of an approximation day they gave, but we'll go with that. No, you stay here, baby. You stay. You know, I think she is a little bigger than she was when I got her. I think she is. I think she grew. She was a year and 2 months when I got her. I think you grew a little. I think you grew a little. That's good. Babies should grow. That's what they do. Alright. Alright, baby. Alright, so now I'm going to use the Rod of Ghostly Visage. On myself, at least. The other two, they can fuck it. Well, maybe I'll use the other rod on... I can assign the use, but I think it's just self-use if I do that. Alright, where did I put the other one? No, that one I used. So where did I put the one I didn't use? Because the quick bar I'm realizing has... I'm down 10 size. Quick bar plan, not so great. Because I just use it on me. Which is not necessarily a bad thing if I need it, but... I think for the most part I don't usually need to do it twice. Oh, there we are. Rod of the Ghost. Let's put on Larian. Oh, can I not put it on anybody else? Well, that's annoying. Okay. Well, I guess it's mine. Sorry, guys. You're just gonna have to try not to die. When we kill these fucking things. Okay. Now let me go here. Meridoc, try not to run too far ahead. Let's try killing the same one. Looks like you guys are all trying to kill this one, so I'm gonna try to kill this one too. Okay. Please stop killing him. Okay. Larian's going after that one. Why is Larian fucking not doing ranged weaponry again? Did he run out? Okay. And he's down. Alright, I'm not even gonna fight with him right now. Fuck.
We won't both walk away from this.
That's it for you! Take that!
Alright. I'm feeling like it's not going to be possible to go through this entire valley and actually keep people alive, so I'm just going to wait and resurrect Larian later. Meridoc, I'm gonna try, but I think he's fucked too. But I'm doing well. Yay for Rod of the Ghost, yeah. Oh, there goes Meridoc. Alright. But damn, if Rod of the Ghost is not fucking... Ghostly Visage. I keep forgetting how formidable that is. I forget to use it, and then I die, like, so much easier. Then I use it like this, and look at me, I'm fucking living. Well, I'm not even losing that much health. I mean, I had to use one potion, but jeez, look at that. I'm fucking awesome here. Did I see a corpse in the other area that I did not resurrect? I feel like I did. Shit. Oh well. I should have resurrected them. I mean, I could always go back and look. And make sure I resurrected everybody that could be resurrected. Alright. Hi, Meriduck. Welcome back. Let's go find Larian. There's Larian. Okay. Oh, fuck, I didn't actually recruit him again. Well, that's awkward. Alright, well, let's get Larian first because he's right here.
Nature's
Hi.
thanks to you.
I'm just glad you're alive. Yes, come on. Alright, we got Larian. Let's go get Meriduck. And then we will rest and hope for the best. Possibly we will switch over and go stand near the other elves and see if that helps.
Thanks.
Come on. Alright, so my henchmen are alive. We survived the wolves. Yay. I gotta remember to use ghostly visage more often, because Jesus. That fuckery is really strong. Alright, let's go back over here. The Cypress River. Hello again. And I did want to see if there was a corpse that I could resurrect around here, because I thought I saw a corpse and I thought I forgot to resurrect it. And I have a lot of resurrection spells, and sometimes funny things happen if you resurrect a corpse that you find, so let's go see. Let's go see if there is a corpse that I forgot about. Hello, friends. Don't mind me. We're just wandering through. Like, weren't you just here? Yes, yes, it was. It was probably earlier. In another screen, and I'm not gonna go hunting through multiple screens to find it, so I guess that poor corpse is gonna stay corpsey. Oh well, wherever it is. The next one, though, I will resurrect. The fire is still burning hot. Okay. Alright. Along the Cypress. Pardon me. The Cypress and Euphrates. Sorry. Alright. Oh, there's remains. Probably ammunition, yes? Did Larian already run out of ammunition? He shouldn't have. I gave him like 3 stacks, but who knows? Oh, he's got ammunition. He's just not using his weapon. Fair enough. I'm not gonna fight with him. Not yet, anyway. Maybe later, because it's a lot easier to have the fucking healer heal when it's... Oh, fuck. The trees, damn it, the trees. And a waterfall. It's interesting that the waterfall is portrayed by that, like, white block on the map. Excuse me, sir. Alright. Okay. And here we are. Ahead. Above the treetops, you can see the watchtowers of the elven city of Sylvain. thinking, let's click this. Let's see what happens if we approach this thorn wall. Do I have to say it, or will one of the others say it? Ah, okay, good. I didn't have to remember it. Tirith, Rith Sylvain. The thorns move aside. Alright. Let's go inside. Rith Sylvain. The city and the trees. How complicated is it? We can probably poke around a little bit before I call it a night. And go find out where Dune is playing so I can figure out what the hell. Exit southward to the deep forest. Well, we're not going south. Not yet, anyway. I'm assuming we are going to go south eventually, because that seems like the sort of thing that happens. Oh. Are there people around? There is. There's an elven guard. Oh, I like the music. Music sounds familiar. Hopefully this doesn't mean I'll get a copyright ding.
Well met.
State your business in the city and the trees. I'm here to speak with the sage, Evanorn. What? Come here. Come here, Squeaky. What's going on? Did you kill another plant? My poor dad. My parents like to garden, especially my dad. The garden is my dad's summer hobby. And, right now, he's growing this, like, the seedlings that'll eventually be pumpkins, etc., in little cups in our living room under grow lights. Problem is, the cat is braver now, and she likes to venture into the living room at night. Cats, plants, yeah, she has been eating a few of them. I've offered to pay to replace them. I think what's going to happen is once the garden's ready to be planted, my folks are going to buy some regular seedlings, and that's where my money's going to come in to replace a few of the ones that didn't grow. I don't mind. I mean, it's fair. Can't really explain to the cat that those are off limits, you know? And I don't want to discipline her after the fact, because she's not going to know what the hell she's being disciplined for, because it was too long ago and her brain's the size of a peanut. But, yeah. So that's what's going on there. Earlier I found remnants of the crime. The corpse of a little plant. Well, hopefully she enjoyed chewing on it. Where's my baby? You go around? I think she went back upstairs. Go chew on some more plants, probably. Alright. Very well. Please sheathe your weapons before entering. Of course. Okay. Thank you. You may pass. That seems reasonable. I mean, all things considered. Alright. So, how do we go? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Look at this incline. These stairs. This is really cool. Look at that. Alright. I'm actually pretty impressed. It probably seems like a silly thing to be impressed about if you're used to modern games, but I don't recall ever seeing this sort of thing in standard Neverwinter Nights. That's very cool. Someone had some fun with the custom content. Although many elven communities simply consist of forest dwellings, sometimes these are organized into treetop cities. One of the greatest of these, called Rith Sylvain, the city in the trees. It's said that it was founded upon the spot where Queen Demisra Sylvain died many thousands of years ago after leading the elves to Lindletharn from their ancestral homes in the far north. Well, that's kind of cool. Can we go down there? Probably not. I like how the patterned ground here gives you the impression that you're much higher in the trees. Like this is a canopy of smaller trees around it. That is so cool. That is really, really cool. I like that. Can we talk to the guards? Oh, look at that view. Look at that view. That looks spectacular, doesn't it? My word, this is very cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that view. I'm very pleased by this. This is very cool. Sometimes when you play these fan-created modules, you get to see so much. And it's not just necessarily work by one person, because that's the really cool thing about the Neverwinter Nights community. I mean, I don't know, Baldacaren may have done all this himself, but usually if you see the README, there's credits, and I think there is here. Like, different people have their own skill sets. Like, there are folks who do these spectacular tile sets for different environments. And, different systems. You see a lot of those cool systems in persistent worlds like Aerolith, um, where they incorporate ways to like banking and so on, and just all sorts of cool things. Um, so so this sort of thing is one of the best parts of playing a fan created module is getting to see, wow, this place is amazing. Yes, I agree with you, Meridak. Is getting to see stuff like this. This is so cool. It reminds me of Final Fantasy 14. Um, with my last character, who then I took a really long hiatus and such. I got there's a forest city in Shadowbringers, and that's what this reminds me of. As you enter the city, your heart is filled with serenity. Oh, and there are people with names. I'm gonna talk to these people with names. That one person's name is so long that it can't fit in the label. Let's talk to her.
I greet you.
Kalaniathiel Engler. Oh, well, we can ask her about all sorts of stuff. Let's ask. Greetings. Can you tell me where I can find a sage named Evanorn? Certainly. Lord Evanorn lives in a tall tower just west of the Great Hall of the Sinrad. Thank you. Let's see if she can tell me anything else.
I greet you.
Can you tell me where I can purchase some supplies? Of course. You can purchase various foodstuffs at the marketplace. If healing supplies are what you need, then you may buy some from Anadel at the Great Hall of the Sinrad. And if you're looking for weapons, there's no greater weaponsmith in all these lands than Thurian, whose shop is just south of the market. I see, thank you. And finally, let's talk to her.
I greet you.
Can you direct me to a good place where I may rest? Hey, kitty cat. What are you doing? Being crazy? Good. You may rest anywhere in the city. Tonight's weather is most pleasant, and we are quite safe from danger here. Thank you. Oh, so we could just, like, rest where we fall. That's awesome. I mean, in-game, that's awesome. I feel like if I were actually a character in the game, I would have found, like, a soft bed or something. But in terms of gaming systems, being able to rest where I fall is quite nice. Gosh, look at this, though. This is so cool. This is so cool. I feel like leaving books out, though, is not a good idea. These statues? Okay. What if it rains? Maybe there's a canopy above, and we just can't see it because my camera's angled too low. Oh, wait, there were more people down. There was another person down there I could talk to, too, so I'm gonna come back here. Okay, so this is cool. This is awesome. Look at that. What, babe? Do you want me to bribe you with another thing? Alright, fine. You've been very good today. Alright. Okay, Lomian. I didn't talk to this Lomian fellow, so let's talk to this Lomian fellow. Wherever he is.
I greet you.
Alright, so looks like same dialogue, so I'll just greet him back. Alright, so I was starting to look around in the south, so let's go south and look around. Oh, sorry, there's a line. Oh, okay. You're not proud of this, but there was a module you played that for a long time left you wondering what the heck a Liu King halfling was? Oh, that's funny, because there was a thief merchant named Suspicious Liu King halfling. Oh, that's funny. That is very funny. Sorry, Rashka, I shouldn't laugh. But that is funny. Sometimes that happens. Alright, so yeah, I could look around a little more before I call it quits and go find Dune. I'm not sure how much I'm going to pay attention to, but you know, I'd like to pay attention to enough so that I can follow the sequel. The golden harp. Well, I can't play the harp while she's playing it. That's rude. Legabriander Gweth. Let's talk to him. Alright. Okay, so same dialogue. Thank you. That's both the plus side and the minus side of all the characters having names. It means I can't tell who's important off the hand. On the other hand, I can't tell who's important offhand, so
I greet you.
that's good. Oh, purchasing stuff. Alright, let me see what you have. Oh, she's got potions and not much else, but can I sell her stuff? Jewelry. I might be able to sell her stuff. And backpack, but backpack doesn't really have anything too good. unfortunate. So, let's see. I want to sell the Penelope, the Alexandrite, the Greenstone, or Greenstone. Keeping the diamond, Topaz. Keeping the Broken Heart Pearl. Sell the Mark of the Prophet. Haha, it's all your problem now. Somehow I don't think... Oh, wow. These neutralize poison shit sells for 1,000 GP a pop. Hello? Alright, well, you know what? I got some antidotes. I'm gonna sell that shit. Not all of it, but I'm gonna sell a few of them. In fact, I'm fucking immune to poison. Alright, I'm gonna sell the Kagrush room. My god, that's a lot of money. Alright, so the Ring of Clear Thought is intelligence +2. I'm gonna keep that unless I've got a better one. Alright, pair up to Wisdom. Protection 2, Invisibility. Alright. Is that the dog barking? I think it is. Am I going to deal with the dog? No, I am not. Alright, can I sell my... I wonder if there's anyone here I can talk to about my hand. Because he did say there was someone in Linlitharn that could deal with my hand, I think. But is it going to be some formal guy or some random person I can meet on the street? That would be funny if it were. It's like, hi, I can help you with your hand. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Fair point. Pardon me. Ah. Alright. Sorry about that. Cat and dog. One day they'll be friends. Or murder each other. No, stolen goods. Might as well put that in there. Okay. Ring of Protection +2. Don't I have a Ring of Protection? One sec. I do. I have 2 of those. Let's sell one. That we'll put in here. Okay. We're gonna sell the Cougar Schlims. Oh, look, does not have enough gold to purchase this item? Uh-oh. Oh dear. They won't buy my sack of angry rats. What kind of shopkeeper won't buy a sack of angry rats? A crappy kind of shopkeeper. That's what. Imagine not being willing to buy a bleeding blade. Oh yeah, that's my weapon. I forgot. I am crap at this game sometimes. Alright. I am probably going to call it quits here, actually, because I do kind of want to keep an eye on the cat. And I can't sell any more Kega shrooms. But clearly I did the right thing by collecting those fuckers. Because, man, those things sell for a lot. Alright. Okay. So this does feel like the right place to kind of call it. After I just make sure I got no other random bits of jewelry that I can sell. That's looking okay. Nope, I did not leave her with a lot of gold. But I feel like she's the sort of shopkeeper who could sell those mushrooms pretty well, so I don't feel bad about it. Oh, okay, I gotta remember to sell that. Alright. Okay, 350? 350? Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Let's save. This is a very cool city, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to explore it more at my leisure. I am not gaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to do a book review blog thing for the heavy hitter book, and that takes way too much time. Monday though, I'm planning to stream, so I should see you then, maybe if you want to. I could raid out. Who do I want to raid out to? To whom? To whom? I don't know if Plunge is still on. Maybe. Yes! I think Plunge is maybe still on? I almost never get to raid Plunge, because he usually ends earlier than me, so I'm going to raid Plunge. Plunge87, one of the people who got me into streaming. Let's go say hello. Alright. You guys have a good night. I had fun. Thank you for hanging around. Bye-bye.